Three homages. Welcome, welcome everyone. So wonderful to have you all here today. And even more wonderful to have our guests from Japan who've come, most importantly, Otani Sensei and Lady Otani, they're in the green room. We're just so happy to have all these wonderful friends come and visit for such a wonderful occasion. Our service begins with the chanting of the Shoshinge, Shinran's verses of true faith. Our chanting is our core practice, and Shinran wrote this chant almost 800 years ago. He compresses his experiences and insights in Pure Land Buddhism into this beautiful poem. He is certainly with us today, as is his great grandson. He's in the other room, but I got to pinch myself because Shinran's great-grandson is here with us. It's so wonderful. Okay, great. Shinran wanted us to know that our life is part of a long, unbroken chain of life that extends deep, deep into the past, and it is our responsibility and wonderful joy to extend that thread of life into the future. Everyone is encouraged, while we're chanting, to offer incense at the altar, just 2 pinches on the charcoal. It's a cleansing of the mind and body before we begin to receive the dharma. The burning of our incense symbolizes how we transcend our individual nature and become one with everything. Let go our selfish thoughts. We have also 2 other altars, but we're packed with people today, so we'll kind of skip over that part today and just try to accommodate the large group. Here on the altar is Amida Buddha, offering boundless compassion and wisdom to us all. Please offer incense with an open heart and deep gratitude to all of your teachers. Thank you.
類子生ず十世名所文実法不法無量無変更無下無体公園の少女間議自衛公不断難し無償公超日学校精進生一切群上無交渉本願名号少女号心身心行願に上等学小大涅槃一子面の願成就如来勝意公出世唯世皆本願会道徳悪事群上会方針如来如実言老法一年期愛心不断言の特涅槃本性逆法再営入領収支入会一味摂取進行上昇後異の水波無明暗本来心臓死運無上部信じ信心て異尿銀行変名変名死芸妙名愛逆神剣兄弟狂気即応超税合悪種一切全幕本部に問心如来偶税が仏言広大奨励者税人名踏んだりけいだ無本願念部邪見教満悪修上信行十字人に難難中死難無可視インド祭典史論へ中華自治域史構想天台諸公聖書意妙如来本税用費釈迦如来両画線一種五名南天竺流通大事出頭世質の財波不無権先税大乗無情法召喚二次小安楽賢治南行六六信行異行指導楽北年未来本願知念即時入品上唯の上昇如来語応報大非偶税音天神菩薩増論世非妙無下公如来永州たら見心寺光線王朝大聖願こういう本願力栄光二道群上昇一心非入空毒大崩壊律薬入大霊収集特使蓮華造世界即昇進用法昇進有本の輪現人図入生寺恩寺王下本寺論乱両天使上皇乱消防さらい三等類子十条教文章専業気楽法天神菩薩論中下報道因果天聖願法言栄光有他力少女死因唯信心漠然本部信心法承知承知即涅槃一子無量光明道小有修上開封 戦弱本願具悪性現来生じ臨伝へ越義上所し即入なくのめいらけ一致新人異能入仏教大事修士の上妻無変ご貴族あげ同族自主
Renyo Shonin, his letter called On the One Thought Moment of Faith, Ichinen no Shinjin. I hear that during the past 7 days of Thanksgiving services, wives of the priests in charge of lodgings and others as well have for the most part undergone a decisive settling of faith. This is wonderful, and one could hope for nothing more. And yet, if we just let things be, faith too will disappear. It does seem that time after time we must clear the channels of faith and let the waters of Amida's dharma flow. In regard to this, understand that although women and others have often been abandoned by Buddhas past, present, and future, it is indeed thanks to Amida Tathagata that all are saved. For the extent of their minds may be true, the inclination to doubt is deep, and the tendency to avoid inauspicious things is difficult to cast off. Mothers and those who care for others in particular, absorbed in the practical matters and in their concern for children and grandchildren, devote themselves completely to this life. And while they know the human realm, so completely ephemeral, to be a place of uncertainty for young and old alike, they pass their nights and days lacking focus, giving little thought to the fact that they may soon sink into unwholesome paths and difficulties. This is the way of ordinary people. It is inexpressibly unfortunate. They must therefore take refuge single-heartedly and steadfastly in the compassionate vow of the one, Amida Buddha, and deeply entrust themselves, discarding the inclination to engage in other practices. They must also cast off all thought of courting favor with the kami and other Buddhas. Then, realizing that Amida Tathagata made the primal vow for the sake of ones like themselves, and that the Buddha's wisdom is indeed inconceivable, and knowing that they are flawed and humble beings, they should deeply be moved to turn and enter the mind of the Tathagata. Then they will realize that their entrusting selves and their mindfulness of Amida Buddha are both brought about and through Amida Tathagata's compassionate means. People who understand the teaching in this way are precisely those who have attained other power faith. Moreover, this state is described as dwelling in the company of those whose birth is truly settled, certain of reaching nirvana, and being in the same stage as Maitreya Buddha. We also say that these people are whose births have been settled with the awakening of the one thought moment of faith. Please bear in mind, on the basis of this understanding, the Nembutsu we say is the Nembutsu of joy, expressing our gratitude for the benevolence of Amida Tathagata, who readily settles our birth. Humbly and respectfully, under the seal of Renyo Shonin, written on the 8th day of the 12th month of Bunmei 5, 1473. I have written this down as a guide for future generations. May these words on the Dharma be my memento. Namandaps, namandaps, namandaps.
Beautiful words shared with us across time. Now for our meditation, we will share Ondoku-san, the Shozo Matsu Wasan number 59. but I seem to not have the paper. If we can all read the English together, and then we will chant the Japanese 3 times through. Deeply indebted to Amida, I dedicate my whole being to realizing Buddha's intention. Deeply indebted to the masters of teachings and countless Dharma friends, I dedicate my total efforts to sharing Nembutsu. Nyorai dai hi no ondoku wa miyoko ni shiite mo ozu beshi shishu chishiki no ondoku mo hone o kudakite mo shasu beshi nyorai dai no ondoku wa miyoko ni shiite mo ozu beshi shishu chishiki no ondoku mo hone o kudakite mo shasu meshi nyorai dai no ondoku wa miyoko ni shiite mo ozu beshi shishu chishiki no ondoku mo hone o kudakite mo shasu beshi. Now we will receive the Dharma talk from Otani Sensei.
Hello? Hello. Hello? Yeah. Good morning. I have come back to Reno finally after COVID-19 pandemic. Last time was 2019 that I found the photo there. So after 6 years, I finally come back. And this time is the visit. This time the visit for officially letting you know about the memorial service of 800 years anniversary of Shinran Shonin, the founder of Pure Land Buddhism in Japan. And that was the service will be held at Higashi Honganji Head Temple, Japan, in June 2026, next year. This year, 2025, I will visit many temples which belongs to our denomination, Higashi Honganji, to let them know about this ceremony service. And Reno Buddhist Center here is the first place to visit for this purpose. Congratulations. And this visit to Reno is also for the 17th memorial service of the founder of Reno Buddhist Center, Dr. Daigam Matsunaga. I remember many memories about him. It was a very good memories. He had a great passion to spread the teachings of Pure Land Buddhism in the United States and also to the world. He preaches everywhere, especially in United Kingdom and here. He was born to become the priest, temple master in Eikyoji Temple in Hokkaido, Japan, very cold place, something like here. But he felt strong mission for Pure Land Buddhism in the United States and established here Reno Buddhist Church, which is now called Reno Buddhist Center. And Shinran Shonin was born 800 years ago. It was the time of many domestic war occurred in Japan, and people suffered from many, not only warfare, but diseases, poverty, and many earthquakes. Shinran Shonin decided to save the people at that time through believing in Amida Buddha with reciting Nembutsu. After long spiritual discipline training at Eiheiji, the famous temple at Mount Hiei near Kyoto, for Shinran Shonin, believing in the wish of Amida is most important. But today, I will start my Dharma talk with basic teachings of Buddhism, briefly. First of all, Buddhism suggests you two simple things, spiritual attitudes. One is offering, and offering something. One is offering, the other is keeping precepts. This is a traditional way of thinking. Offering, traditionally, is giving something to others. Others like poor people and Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. But spiritually, offering means to think less about yourself and to think more about others. And keeping precepts, ordinarily keeping 5 basic precepts like not killing and no violence, and so on. But it sometimes contains common sense, and it is sometimes a personal spiritual rules that can be a precept for you. It is just keeping it, but more deeply, it means that you have to reflect yourself deeply when you break the precept. You have to find some deeper reasons why you broke the precepts. Reflection or contemplation is necessary to see yourself from outside of yourself, or to see yourself from your true self, true nature, or from Buddha, or from Buddhism. You have to see yourself from those point of view, which is self-reflection or reflection is one of the strong methods to achieve the spiritual enlightenment. When self-reflect, you will realize that you have to give up your poisons of mind. Poisons of mind is very common use in Buddhism, which are too much greed, anger, and ignorance. These poisons you have to remove from yourself. And that is very important things. And this is very important. If I talk more, it will take more 1 hour or 2 hours. So I will skip. Then, next, you should give up your ego-centered way of thinking. In short, you have to give up your ego. It is also important to realize that center of the world is not you. Then you attain the egoless state of mind. This is also important, egolessness. Then you will find the world you see is totally different from the world you saw before. The world you see suddenly looks beautiful and harmonized. In Nirvana Sutra, in Shakyamuni says, the founder of Buddhism said, that world is beautiful. And then you will realize the mercy or grace of Buddha is filled in this world. Everywhere you will find the grace and the mercy or Buddha's compassion. Anywhere can be okay. The grace, especially Dr. Matsunaga, like to use. In pure Buddhism, you are told to think only for Amida's wish, Amida's mercy, or Amida's grace. But when you are in egoless state of mind, you will find the world is like the great ocean of treasures, which is virtue of Buddha, our holy spiritual meanings. Simply saying, it is full of mercy, the world is full of mercy, you will find. In Shoshinge, you just recited, Shinran Shonin said to you to enter into this great ocean of virtue filled with mercy. And there you find yourself filled with this mercy. You yourself will filled with mercy, surrounded by the mercy, covered up with this grace. And you will find deep and deep, you will find deep inside of you is made from this Buddha's virtue. Buddha's nature, we call, but it's a Buddha's virtue. And you yourself is a children of Buddha. So we sometimes call Buddha as parent. Shinran Shonin only to ask you to say Nembutsu to attain this spiritual state of mind. This is the religious exaltation, happiness beyond everything in this world. We strongly recommend you in this precious opportunity in Japan to attain this state of mind through Nembutsu. Namamida. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sensei, for your kind words, your wise words. Now we will shift gears a bit to offer the lay ordination ceremony. Shinran Shonin specifically used the word lay ordination in a time when the priestly people and the regular people were separated. And the institutions had promoted that idea because institutions enjoy making themselves important. Shinran was uncomfortable with this, so he wanted everyone to be fellow travelers, so separation and on an equal footing. So his method, technically after he was defrocked, was to offer lay ordination to everyone who took Amida Buddha into their heart. So this will be our ceremony today. It will begin by sharing a vow confirming our heartfelt connection to the Buddha. Then there will be a symbolic shaving of the head. No need to be alarmed at the large razor that will be wielded. It will be perfectly safe. It's not sharp. But it will probably touch the scalp. So, okay. This represents rebirth. Little babies come into the world. Where's Lisa? Yeah. The little baby's coming into the world soon. Hopefully very soon. Come into the world without hair. So when we start over fresh in life, by cutting our hair, we're just starting from square one, and in the light of the Buddha. That's our goal. And then after that, there will be the giving of the Dharma name. So when you receive your Dharma name, it's customary to receive with both hands and give a little bow. I perhaps forgot that during the symbolic shaving of the head time, in your packets, there is a shaving towel that you put over your shoulders so that the hair that's cut off doesn't go into your clothes. That's not actually happening, but it is, oh, thank you. My lovely assistant is handing me a sample of such device, so I'll just show it here. It has some calligraphy. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So we put it, I'll try to do this without choking myself, on our shoulders like this at the appropriate time. Oh, okay. Like this. We can wait to do that till shaving time. Ooh. Very good. This will be the ceremony. Thank you. It's also very important that I begin with the Geikemon, our vow of confirmation. Because there are many of you, it's impractical for each of you to individually say this vow. So I will say it in your name with your permission. And you sort of nod and give me your permission. Okay, good. In the name of each of you who received lay ordination today, I say this Geikemon, this our pledge. We cast aside these Zogyo Yashu, all our self-centered scheming, our self-reliant efforting, and attachments to self-centered practices. We let go our Jiriki no Kokoro, our heart-mind of self-assertion. We rely single-heartedly on the Tariki of Amida Buddha in this matter. Of utmost importance, this is of utmost importance, and we cry out, rescue us from the ocean of births and deaths. We rejoice in knowing that our Pure Land birth is assured, and our liberation established from the moment we rely on the Buddha, with even a single Ichinen Nembutsu. We pledge from here on that when we say Namu Amida Butsu, it is an expression of gratitude and indebtedness. Gratitude to Shinran Shonin for appearing in the world and bringing the teachings to life, an extraordinary gift. And indebtedness to many generations of teachers in our tradition for their profound guidance and compassionate transmission of the Dharma. We pledge to wake up and live our life according to the way of the Nembutsu that they have always taught. Namo. 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 We seem to be missing one person. Is Max Bruce here? Ah, okay. Could not make it. now the Dharma names will be given.
Okay, congratulations all of you. You're receiving Dharma name at the lay audition ceremony. During the lay audition ceremony, he did 3 times symbolic shaving of head. It means take refuge in Buddha first. Second one is take refuge in Dharma. And third one is take refuge in Sangha. So, and then you received the Dharma name. Let me explain. The first character is Dharma. Ho means Dharma. Second character is name, Dharma name. And then if you open it, and then your name is behind the original name. And then when you open it, there's one more sheet. It says Dharma name, and then this shak called shaku. Shak means Shakyamuni Buddha. Then this is my Dharma name, Keimei. So shak Keimei means I become a Shakyamuni Buddha's disciple. So you become a now, today is an important day for you. You become a disciple of Shakyamuni Buddha. And so, as a disciple of Shakyamuni Buddha, I wish you all walk firmly on the Buddhist way. Before Shakyamuni Buddha passed away, he left the disciple the teaching of self-lighting and Dharma lighting. This means that you should practice Buddhism with yourself as you are lamp and teaching of Buddha as your lamp. It means to know yourself as you are and listen to Buddha's Dharma carefully. So, Namu Amida Butsu is a word of gratitude of having met yourself and became peaceful mind. So it is very encouraging to know that even here in Reno, we are 8,000 kilometers away from Japan, that we have friends who are practicing together with Nembutsu. So let us continue to walk the path of Buddha together. Once again, I'd like to offer my congratulations for today from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.
Inside of each envelope, also there's an explanation in English. Please save this, it's very important. Otherwise, It will be hard to remember what your Dharma name is, even if you have it, because it's in kanji.
One more thing I want to tell you, inside, not only the Dharma name, there is English meaning. So you can read.
They're enjoying reading their Dharma name, so let's give them a moment to peek at it. None of the Dharma talk talked about patience, so we won't have any. It takes a while to learn our Dharma name, so. Well, this is so wonderful, and we'll have a big cheer for everyone. Congratulations. And now the custom that we have followed since Alicia selected the song from the movie How the West Was Won for us to sing. It's on page 49 of our service book. Do all our friends have the... Give or take. You know, it's customary to stand when we sing, so thank you. People in the front don't have to if it's too hard. Okay. And our friend Masako from Osaka will play the piano for us 10 years ago, again. There remain two important activities. First of those is the Sangha photo. So I beseech you, if you're sitting in the back and you don't even know who I am, please don't leave. we are going to take a wonderful picture of all of us with Otani Sensei and the group from Tokyo. Our goal is to have more people than the other temples have in their pictures. So it's important that even if you completely lost to come to. So this will be a complicated process. The photo will be taken from the loft where the cameraman will be. And we will all stand down here in the front facing the back. But you may see a problem with this situation. There are many chairs in the way, but there are many of you. And I know that you will find the strength in your heart to move the chairs to the back of the hall without harming anyone or injuring any small children, and then come to this side of the room. In neat rows, we'll have a few chairs in the front for Sensei and the dignitaries. So, okay? Is it understood what we're planning to do? If you understand it very well, you're empowered to help the others move the chairs. Probably good if we stack them too in the back. But nobody leave. It's a thing of beauty. Oh, I see some people leaving. Don't leave. It's a thing of beauty. If you feel like you're in the way, just kind of move to the front and let the able-bodied ones move the chairs. Or the more able-bodied. That's good. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful movement. Spontaneous and organic. Very, very nice. Okay. And then let's try to make several rows here in the front. Nobody go through the door. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Now, the very tall ones in the back, the shorter ones in the middle, and the very short ones in the front. Okay. Then we'll need, let's organize it so the not tall people are in the front of the pile and the taller people are in the very back, the tallest people in the very back. Don't be shy, it's okay. If you look behind you and you see someone who's shorter than you, just usher them toward the front of the thing. I will now relinquish my microphone. Here we go.
Hoshu